Hello, wonderful explorers, and welcome. I am so excited you're here today because we are about to go on an amazing adventure together. We are going to become detectives and solve a super duper sky mystery. So, have you ever been playing outside, maybe in your backyard or at the park, and you looked way up past the puffy white clouds and seen it? A little surprise visitor in the daytime sky? The moon. But wait a second, hold on. Isn't the moon supposed to be out at night? You know, with all the twinkling stars and the owls that go hoo-hoo. What is it doing out during the day? Well, that is our big mystery, and guess what? We are going to figure this out together. Okay, let's dive into this. Every good detective needs clues, and our very first clue in this mystery is that the moon is very bright. It's so bright that we can see its light even when the super bright sun is out and shining. That's exactly right. You know, if you were giving out medals for brightness in the sky, the sun would get the big gold medal for being number one, of course. But the moon would get the shiny silver medal for being number two. It's so bright that its light can travel all the way through space to get to our eyes, even in the middle of the day. Wow. Now, this is where it gets really interesting, because the moon has a secret. It has a secret power that helps it stay so bright. But it's probably not what you're thinking. Are you ready to hear the secret? Lean in a little closer. Here it comes. Isn't that just so silly? The moon isn't a giant light bulb floating up in space. It doesn't have a giant battery pack inside, and there's no light switch that an astronaut can go and flick on. It actually can't shine all by itself. It can't? Exactly. Think of it like this. The sun is a giant ball of super hot, glowing stuff. It's making its own light all the time, just like a giant light bulb that never, ever turns off. But the moon, well, the moon is different. It's like a huge, giant, super shiny mirror just floating around in space. And what do mirrors do? That's right, they bounce light. This is the moon's secret power. It reflects light. Ooh, that's a great new word for us. Can you say that word with me? Let's try it together. Reflex. Let's do it again. Reflex. It just means that light hits the moon and then boing, it bounces right off. Kind of like how a bouncy ball bounces off a wall. So let's think about that for a second. If the moon is just a big mirror, it needs a light to shine on it, right? I mean, if you take a mirror into a really dark room and turn off all the lights, you can't see anything in it. A mirror needs light to work. So where does the moon get its light from? What's the biggest, brightest light that we know? Do you have any guesses? You got it. It comes from our big, warm, friendly star, the sun. The sun is so generous, it shares its light all over our solar system, and it shines that bright, happy light right onto the moon. Okay, now this is the really cool part that solves our whole mystery. Let's imagine the big blue sky is a giant playground. Sometimes the sun is on one side of the playground, maybe it's going down the big slide, and the moon is way over on the other side of the playground, maybe on the swings. They are both out on the playground together, in the sky at the very same time. And when that happens, the sun shines its super bright light all the way across Sky Playground, and that light bounces right off our moon mirror and comes all the way down to us. It's like they're giving each other a giant sky high five. A sky high five. Okay, detectives, let's put our clues together. We are so close to solving this. Clue number 1. We know the moon is super bright, the second brightest thing in the sky. Check. And clue number 2, we learned its big secret. It's not a light bulb, it's a giant mirror. Check. And clue number 3, it reflects or bounces the sun's light. Check. Okay, this brings us to our final clue that solves the whole mystery. I have one last idea for you that will make everything click right into place. It's like the final piece of our puzzle. Are you ready for the last clue? I want you to picture this with me. You're in a car or a bus, and it's morning. The sun is up, the sky is blue, the birds are singing. It's definitely daytime. But you look out the window and you see a street lamp that's still on. You can still see its little light bulb glowing, can't you? And this is exactly why we can see the moon. The moon is just like that street lamp. The sun is super, super, super bright, yes. It lights up our whole day. But the moon, by reflecting all that sun's light, is also bright enough that we can still see it. It's not as bright as the sun, no way, but it's bright enough for us to spot, just like we can still see that little street lamp even when the big sun is out. And just like that, mystery solved. We did it. We can see the moon during the day because it's so close to us and it gets so bright from reflecting the sun's light, and sometimes it's just hanging out in the sky at the very same time as the sun. You did it. You solved the daytime moon mystery. Now that you know the secret, you've graduated. You are no longer a detective in training. You are now an official sky detective. And every official sky detective has a very important mission to complete. Here is your special mission, step 1, and this is the most important step of all. Find a grown-up to go with you. Okay, step 2, go outside with your grown-up on a nice, clear day and look all around the sky. I mean, look up high, look near the trees, look everywhere. And step 3, see if you can spot our friend, the moon, hiding in the blue. Go find it. You know, sometimes it might be a big full moon, and other times it might just be a tiny little sliver, like a little fingernail in the sky. So keep looking up, and I bet you'll find it really soon. Happy exploring, Sky Detectives!